Hello, and welcome back to the Taylah Louise Budgets channel. You are here with me today for a bonus savings challenge stuffing. They are plentiful on my channel at the moment. And the reason for this one is because it was my golden month, which meant that I had a whole extra salary paycheck and I was able to budget a bunch of that money towards savings challenges. So let's get it. Oakley dokley. Well, if we look in here, how much money did I put aside for savings challenges today? We have 51, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 95, 200 buckaroos. That is plenty. Let's get situated. It is quite funny that after a sad month of only budgeting $50 towards savings challenges from paycheck 1 and 2 of the month, I had an extra paycheck. So I was able to budget $250 for the month total into savings challenges. So that is pretty cool and I can't wait to get into it. So we're gonna get started right after we do my roundup reset. So in my last video, I had so many things to do that I didn't get to finish off and show you what I plan to do with my roundup challenge. So as we decided and discovered in the last one that every now and then I might still have change, and that's okay because I can put change in and then cross off numbers. So I did 355 in my last video. However, I am tracking my digital expenditures and we're gonna do some roundups. So the money that I have pulled out and done an unstuffing off camera for is here. We're writing it down. We're writing down exact figures. Again, for some context, if you didn't follow when I first explained it, basically, whenever I make a purchase on my card, I always round up to the nearest $5 anyway. So for example, I spend $19.40 at Zaraffa's on some coffees. I'm gonna pull $20 out of my envelope. Now that money usually just goes and then sits in my cushion, but my cushion is in a super healthy place. So what I decided to do instead was we'd tally it up so that when I save $1,000, I can actually pull that money out of my cushion and put it towards some of my goals and make it do some work, make it earn some interest, do something, you know? So here we go with my first round of it. So we paid $19.40 at Zaraffa's on some coffees, which rounds up to $20 and means that I saved 60 cents. Now I might do this on camera with you next time. I just wanted to have a feel out and see how it's gonna go. I wanted to be able to think about it. Then I spent $15.30 on breakfast, which unfortunately rounds up to the next 20, rounds up to the next 5 or 0. So it's $20, so $4.70 being rounded up there. Then we ordered some activewear on Stacks. They were doing a early Black Friday sale. So I got a set for $51.91, which is gonna round up to $55. So these amounts have already been pulled out of envelopes and we are now just rounding up the amounts that are gonna be in my bank cushion into the roundup challenge. So 55, so that means $3.09 extra was pulled out. And then my hair was dyed, straightened, cut, etc. My sister does it, so it's pretty cheap, but I paid $56.95, so I round that up to $60, and that is $3.05, which means that this week we are budgeting for $11.44 of roundup. Now, the scribbles are because I was thinking that when I budget, I always put an extra $3 to the cushion, and I was like, oh, I can use that money. But to be honest, I actually have a direct debit into my emergency fund that happens once a month. And that cushion money is what I count as budgeting for that. So I don't really talk about it. And it's basically just so that I earn the bonus interest in my emergency fund account. But that $3 that I budget for my cushion every month technically goes towards my emergency fund. Now, $11.44. And I did realize recently that these amounts on the roundup challenge are actually only ending in 5s and 0s. So we're gonna have to do some tracking as is. I was gonna track it and like add it up, but what we might do is just let those little amounts go to the cushion. So that means that if we had $11.44 to budget today, that technically we're actually only going to be putting $11.40 into the roundup challenge. And I'm okay with that. So we're gonna need the Sharpie and we're gonna start at the most expensive, which you can't quite see. That is $8.50. So if we had $11.40, we're gonna minus off $8.50 and then we would have $2.90, which is available. So $8.50 and $2.90. Wow. It might seem super anticlimactic to you, but this is super exciting for me because I have been digitally rounding for so long and that money just kind of like disappears into the abyss of my cushion. And I am a stickler for the rules. So I don't spend money out of my cushion. If I spend money out of my cushion, it's like, for now, and then I always keep myself accountable and pull it out of an envelope or budget it out of a future paycheck. I never spend money and go, oh, my cushion can eat this one. I'm incapable of that. So this is really cool that I know that it's adding up to something, to money that I can use, that I can budget for something. So that's really cool. That's round 1 of my roundup reset. And I'm looking forward to doing more installments on that one. But for now, we're going to get into the savings challenges. Now, should we start with the lay or should we start with the rest of them? We might start with the lay, and then if we have extra at the end, we'll come back and do more. So let's just have a look. We have done 3 of the 5s, 4 of the 10s, 2 of the 15s, 1 of the 20s, and 4 of the 25s. So I think it's a 20 today. I think we're gonna make this girl catch up. So if I color off a 20, I have not worked out where any of this savings challenge money is going. As always, I'm always winging it. So $20 going in there. This is from Budget Down Under, by the way. So go check her out on Etsy and YouTube. And I've done 15 envelopes now. And that's the Fiddy challenge, which means we can pop over to the Mo term and do the bulk of the challenges. I'm gonna have a Yeti sip of some water. Hey. Now we had $200 to budget today, and $20 of that just went to the Fiddy challenge. So we should have 180 left to play with. And we have quarter 4, so this is bonus money. So technically I don't need to do any of those, but as always, I like to help myself out in the future by, you know, covering some expensive ones, because I only really do this once a month and it's meant to be done every week. So I can spot that there's a $30 one on there. So we might chuck $30 into there today. And it's so funny because most people doing this challenge would just be like working through week by week. And here I am just going, I'm going to cover this one. I'm going to cover that one. It's a bit funny. I might do a swap out as well. I'm going to take $20 out and the $30 I was going to put in, and I'm just going to add in a 50 instead. And you know what? I still got another 50 there. Should I do that again? Yeah, I'm going to. So another 50, and there we go. So 51, 52, 20 in there now. It's getting so close to being completed. Wow. That's good, because if I can finish this early and then have extra money to stuff at the end of the year with my December paychecks and not having to worry about this one, that's pretty cool. Because the sooner I finish this, the sooner I can budget it towards something. All right. Then we have the Summer I Turned Pretty challenge, and the goal for this one is to actually finish watching season 2 by the time I finish stuffing the challenge. So the next one up is a 10 and then a 5. So I might go 15 today, 10 and 5. So that is Junior Mint and Bonfire Party. I don't know what Junior Mint means. 20, 40, 50, 20, 40, 55, 60 in there now. Cool. Then we have Caroline's Pepsi Cheers. So these last 3 challenges are all from Cara Cash. And we use a purple for this one. And again, we might go with a 20 today. I've been getting so ahead of myself and I haven't been counting on Casio. So the $20 for Lay has been taken out. We put $30 into quarter 4 and we put 15 into the Summer I Turned Pretty. And now we've just put $20 into Pepsi Cheers. Did we actually put it in? I don't think we did. So 51, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230. Wow, this might be a $300 challenge. I didn't even know what that one was saving. Then we have my board game Bonanza challenge. So that is this one here, and we are on this square, which means we can erase that. Am I traveling in this direction? We've got to roll our die. 1, turn around. Okay, so now I'm traveling back that direction. 120. Okay, so now I'm on the same square, but just traveling the other way now. Bloody hell. So we're going to save $20 for that one. And we call this challenge complete at 200. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 125. So we're getting there. We can minus 20 off there, which means we are up to the My Little Book of Savings challenges. So these are the Budget with Ira challenges. We've completed Bingo, we've completed Save Me. We skipped Relax because my color went through, and we are on Snakes. So we are up to this one here, I believe. So we're gonna roll the dice. And we got a 2, which means we're gonna move across to this 15 square and saving $15 into this one today. Which means we're sitting at 50, 70, 85, 90. $90 in there. I think what I'm going to do when I finish this one is actually keep going, like start again until I save all of the numbered squares. So that was that. We need to take $15 off there. And then we have budget with Ira numero 2, DOS, whatever you want to say. We've got $80 left. So we are doing Save Doku. And I want to avoid the purples today because they drive me batty. So I might keep it nice and simple. And what can I see? So I can actually see that yellow and yellow means that this will be yellow. So I might just keep it real simple today and put a yellow there. Do I trust myself? No, not really, but let me know if I did that wrong. So that would be a $20 savings. That sounds like it was pre-planned, and I swear to you it wasn't, but with all the stress that it normally gives me, I'm glad to get that over and done with quickly. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 15, 25. So 125 in there now. So $20 came out for that one. Now we have another Liz and Less, and I think we're going to finish this one off today. So we have 6 and 6 is 12 and 3 is 13, which is a round number, a 5 or a 0, which we love. So I might finish these stickers. I have a bunch of other Liz and Less sticker challenges, so we'll just have to pick one to replace it. Oh, that was terrible placing of that sticker. I'm so sorry, but I'm not going to fix it. Oh, this one is too bad. I have to fix it. Okay, there we go. That'll do. Cool. And we spoke about this one, and the bonus sauce, it says save $25 for each sauce splatter if you dare, or just place them and consider it a win, which I'm going to do. It's very unlike me to do that, but you know what? I want to move on to some other challenges and have some more fun. So I'm just going to place those stickers, and I'm going to call this challenge completed. Wow, so fun. And if you didn't know, these Liz and Less challenges, like the whole thing is a sticker. So you can actually peel off the back. I'm not very good at it apparently, but yeah, you can actually peel off the back and stick the whole thing somewhere. So I think that is pretty darn cool. I might have to collect them and find somewhere to like display them all. But how much should we save? So we need to put in $15 into this one, and that's complete. Oh my God, that means I can pull out all the money. So 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. Wow. It's 150? Is that what I said? Yes. $150 saved. Ah, that's bloody cool. That's bloody cool. Okay. We're gonna need to leave that empty because I'm gonna need to refill it. That means I need another envelope to chuck in the back here. That's so cool. Ah, okay, so now we have 4 challenges in the back here, complete, ready to rebudget. That's bloody awesome. And that was the last one in here, wasn't it? So I will say that my next ones, so in terms of Liz and Less, I have the corn dogs, in a world full of wieners be a corn dog, and I have the indoorsy plants. So comment down below which one I should introduce into my savings challenge booklet. And as I said, if I had leftover money at the end, I would go back to the lay booklet. So I am going to, in fact, do that. We have $45 left. So what I might do is another 20 and a 25. So we might go for some big whoppers. So you got 20 and 25. And while I've got the pen, I'll skip to the front and color in the 16 and the 17. And then I can pop back to the back and actually stuff them. So $25 going in there. We're not ordering it because we're not counting it. And then $20 going in here. So cool. Oops. So cool. Okay, $45 budgeted. That means we have $0 left. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, go down below, click like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified every single time I upload. And check out any of the channels where all of these savings challenges are from in my description below as well. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.